The death gods of Death Note and Bleach feel ancient, don't they? Here's the twist that surprises even Japanese fans. The Shinigami is one of the youngest spirits in all of Japan, and part of it was borrowed from the West. I'm the yokai keeper. Today, why old Japan had no Grim Reaper, how the Shinigami was really invented, and why your anime death gods are closer to the truth than you'd think. Let's open the atlas. Here's what we'll cover today. Number 1, Japan's oldest death. Number 2, a spirit invented in the Edo period. Number 3, why it feels so modern. Number 4, the death god in your anime. Japan's oldest death. Long ago, Japan's idea of death wasn't a reaper at all. In the Kojiki from the year 712, death is Izanami, a mother goddess who dies, descends to Yomi, the shadowy land of the dead, and becomes its ruler. Death was a place and a grieving goddess, not a collector of souls. Buddhism then brought Enma, the dread judge who weighs your deeds and decides your next life. But notice, Enma judges you after you die. He doesn't come to fetch you. Old Japan simply had no single figure to arrive to claim your life. For most of Japanese history, that's the surprise. There was no Grim Reaper. Death came from illness, from karma, from the god's will, but nobody pictured a cloaked figure with a scythe knocking at the door. That idea hadn't been born yet. A spirit invented in the Edo period. The word Shinigami first truly appears in the Edo period, the 17 and 1800s. One of its earliest stars was the playwright Chikamatsu, whose 1721 puppet drama, The Love Suicides at Amijima, blames a Shinigami for luring two lovers to die. Together, the death god began as a theater villain in a famous Rakugo comic tale called simply Shinigami. Spirit shows a man rooms full of candles, each one a human life. Tall candles are long lives. Guttering ones are about to die. Greedy and very mortal-minded. This is folklore you could laugh at, not an ancient god. Then came the final ingredient, as Japan met the West. The European Grim Reaper, Hood, Scythe, and all mixed with these local spirits. The modern Shinigami is a fusion, Buddhist ideas of death, Edo stage spirits, and a Western Reaper, all braided together only a few centuries ago. Why it feels so modern? Because the Shinigami is young and was never locked into ancient scripture. Storytellers can shape it freely. It has no fixed look, no sacred rules, which is exactly why modern manga artists could reinvent it completely without breaking any tradition. That Edo idea of a death spirit who bargains, gets bored, and meddles in human lives is the direct ancestor of the anime version. The death god who finds humans fascinating, makes deals and breaks rules is a very old joke, given a very new face. So here's the beautiful irony. The Shinigami feels timeless, but it's the one spirit that openly admits it was made up recently. It is, in a way, the most honest monster in the Atlas. The death god in your anime. In Death Note, the Shinigami drops a black notebook into the human world, then lingers just to watch the chaos for fun, even craving apples. That bored, rule-bound, human-fascinated death god is the Edo spirit almost. Exactly, simply handed a notebook instead of a candle. In Bleach, Shinigami are soul reapers, sword-bearing guardians, who guide souls onward and fight monsters at the border of life and death. That blends Enma, the judge, and the Buddhist underworld back into the Reaper. Centuries of death lore, fused into one black-robed warrior. From Soul Eater to Black Butler, every anime reinvents the Shinigami again. And that's the point. It's the one death god still being written. When you watch them, you realize something strange and wonderful is happening. You're not seeing an ancient myth. You're watching a brand new legend take shape. So, the death gods of your favorite anime aren't ancient at all. They're a 300-year-old blend of a grieving goddess, a stern judge, an Edo stage spirit, and a Western Reaper. And that whole strange story is real. This was only one page of the Atlas. If you learned something today, subscribe and tap like. The Keeper has hundreds more spirits waiting to be met. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next spirit.